Hey everyone, Toshiibeats here. Today I'm in a 1967 Chevy Camaro SS. This car is a handful, which is why I'm back on Union Island. I figured I can give this the traditional review style video. This thing is a race version of a Chevy Camaro. It's making over 500 horsepower, and I didn't check the torque. I gotta check the torque. I'll put it on the screen. Okay, and if you don't know, if this is your first time here, I like to go to Union Island because it has an actual runway and a city park to drive in. The runway gives me a good spot to do a 0 to 60, so I can kind of get a baseline of every car I drive, and you can see how they react in the same area. However, I don't come here too much, or I hadn't been lately. I need to bring that back. Maybe I can try to line it up right for once. All right. Oh, I saw an engine in here. I'm going to use that. Anywho, let's give this 0 to 60 and see what this Camaro is like. Okay, 71 in second. Oh yeah, this is fast. How are the brakes? Because we're coming to the end pretty quick. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, this is a rowdy car. Honestly, it's going up and down this runway very quickly. If I had to have a street car, this would be it. I'm about to hit 130. Yeah. It doesn't drive too bad. Not as many camber adjustments on this car as other ones. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, it's a handful. It's a bit more to drive because this body roll is definitely everywhere. And once that torque kicks in, that front end lifts up and you lose a little bit of steering, especially at the lower speeds because this thing really just wants to take off like a rocket. So let's go try to see if I can do any canyon driving. Gosh, this thing sounds great going up a hill. I'm like half throttle in third gear, and it's just all the sounds you want to hear. I don't want to say that the steering is bad, but like I said, you can tell that this is an older car. The steering inputs are not as direct as something newer. But that, you know, makes it a little spicier to drive because when you're going around stuff like this, any slight touch of the throttle will send this thing sideways. So you'd have to be ready to catch it. Really trying to, yep. For something that steers like how this steers, it's almost too much power. Like I said, you have to be ready for this, especially in second gear. Third gear is a little forgiving when you start to lay into the power, but it'll still get swirly. Yes. This thing is a proper handful. I'm going to try to give it a couple little runs around the canyon because as a street car, this would be fantastic. You have all the power you need in regular traffic, and if you just want to kind of scoot around and act silly, you can. But I just don't feel confident driving this thing at high speeds in a lot of turns, especially not on such a bumpy surface. The maximum camber you can get on this thing is a negative 1.9, so you can work with it if you know what you're doing with a car. But for the most part, no, you're going to be kind of fighting it a little. Yeah, see that right there, going through the gears, revving up, and then getting to the point where you have to downshift in a turn. This thing just sounds great at every point. But these are the roads I'm talking about. Keeping those steering inputs good and steady because this thing wants to slide. I know I'm also going like 80 through some of these, but still. It's a very lively car. It's starting to be one of those things where I just keep on driving just because of the sound of the car. But you know what I like to say. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next car. I'm going to try to keep this video thing going and have a lot of videos for December. It might not be Vlogmas, but I'm going to give you guys some good stuff to watch. Oh my god, oh my god. Wait. You can float the gears in the Seto? I just realized, wait, what? You can float gears in the Seto. Because normally if you miss the clutch, bro, like... Okay, yeah, there it is. See, it did not like that. Now it put me in neutral. It didn't know what I wanted to do. Yo, no way. Anyway, all right.